You know what's interesting? I actually look better than I feel. Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! My birds will not shut up. I'm sorry if that's bothering you, but it's a good sign if they're squawking that much. That means that they're really happy. So anyway. Alright, so today I have a story time video for you of something that I did last night that was really horrible, and basically I'm like the biggest heartless murderer in the world, and so I thought I would share the story with you because it made me cry all night long what I did. Before I do that, I just want to sum up from yesterday, or follow up I mean from yesterday. So if you're here just for the story time, then fast forward to this right there. And if you want to hear my response to your responses yesterday, then keep on watching. Okay, so yesterday I posted that video where I wanted to talk about where I'm going to take my channel. First of all, I just want to say that I'm not ready to take it there yet. A lot of you are concerned that I'm not ready to change my channel, or that I'm not fully recovered, and so why am I already starting to go in a different direction, blah blah blah. And I'm not yet. I should have made that more clear. I meant when I was ready, when I was settled, when I was also healed more and all of that. A lot of you are also concerned that if I start doing DIYs and crafts and stuff like that, that I would just kind of blend in with the crowd of YouTube and I wouldn't be unique. But I do want to say that you're right on part of that, but also I want to say that I would enjoy doing those things, and I want you guys to understand that. Like, I look forward to doing DIYs and crafts and stuff like that because I like to do them for myself. So I don't want it to be like I'm just gonna copy whatever's trendy on YouTube just because that's how I gain younger subscribers or any subscribers or whatever. It's also for my well-being, and I don't think I explained that enough, that I love doing crafts and DIYs and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I just want to clear that up really quick, but I did take into consideration all of your concerns, and I completely understand, and I agree with you guys on most of them. So so for now, I think I just want to keep doing what I feel like I can do every day, just like I have been for a while, and as soon as I am fully healed, then maybe we'll look at changing the direction of my channel, but still making it unique and still making it special, because we really do have something special here, and I don't want to lose that. And a lot of you are also wondering if because I'm always saying how my fun videos don't get as many views, but yesterday I told you that I want to start doing more fun videos. A lot of you were confused about that, like, why are you doing more fun videos if they don't get as many views? And again, it's just because, first of all, I love doing fun videos, and that's where I want my channel to go someday, is where, you know, at least, well, maybe 3 days out of the week, which isn't the majority, I would want to do fun videos. And I just want to reach a younger audience, but I also just want to do it for myself. And so I'm doing it because I want to, I mean, kind of for the views with younger people, but for me, I'm doing it for me. Like, I really want to do that kind of thing. However, if I do go down that road, it will still be centered around self-love and accepting yourself and healing through positivity, and I'll still talk about eating disorders. I'll still educate people. I'll still talk about it all the time, probably in all my vlogs. I'll probably still do my intro the same, where I have an eating disorder, I'm recovering from an eating disorder, or I'm recovered from an eating disorder. This channel will still be a main eating disorder mental health channel. I am just trying to figure out a way to mesh Shanny with a funner, more fun things that would be fun for me, but put a Shanny spin on it, you know what I mean? So even if I do DIYs or anything like that, I might like talk to you while I do the DIYs and kind of maybe tell you a story from my past, or maybe tell you a lesson that I've learned, or maybe tell you how I got over this eating disorder behavior, or how I started practicing to get over this mental behavior, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it will still be about what my channel is about. I just want to start doing more activity, I guess, for myself, because it will keep me busy, it will cheer me up, it will give me something that makes me feel like even more accomplished than I already feel on YouTube. Like, it would be really cool to you know, utilize and use whatever it is that I'm making on YouTube or whatever. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to do what I want to do, but also keep it me and not be another regular YouTuber that just follows the trends. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that either. I actually love those channels. Those channels are actually my favorite, but I do agree with you guys that we have something really unique here, and I don't want to lose that. So just be patient with me while I figure it out. I'm definitely not ready to do it a whole lot right now. I'm certainly not healed all the way, but I am healing, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And I hope that a lot of you that are concerned about that can see that I am healing, and that just because I'm not completely recovered, it doesn't mean that I'm not in recovery. Being in recovery means that you are trying every day. Being recovered means that you don't have an eating disorder, or you don't do the behaviors, or you're not doing it at all anymore. That's what being recovered is. But being in recovery for me, I guess, is trying every day. So, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing great right now as far as my eating disorder goes. And it's just such a busy, stressful time for us right now, and I'm surprised that I'm not doing worse, to be honest. So I'm even extra proud of myself. So that's awesome. So anyway, that's all I want to say about it, and I hope that's okay. I hope everyone's okay with that. I'm just going to keep doing a video every day, and I do not know what it's going to be, and it's going to be that way for a while. So there you go. That's the plan. It's going to be that way for a while, at least until we get after Disneyland and move in all the way and get settled all the way. Then maybe we can start getting more of a structured schedule back like I used to have, you know. But for now, it's just going to be whatever I feel like. So anyway, so today what I feel like is telling you this story time. Are you ready? Okay, I'm such a horrible person. So last night I was on the toilet as per usual. I don't know if I talked, I feel like I've talked about this recently, but maybe not to you, I don't know. But we are currently a little bit infested with ants right now. And it's because my parents, they got so gypped with this house. I mean, it's a beautiful house and they're grateful for it and everyone's grateful for it. But the people that built it didn't fill in the cracks very well. And so they get infested so quickly here with mice and spiders and ants and stuff like that. So right now we've got an infestation, I would say, of ants coming in all the time wherever there's cracks that should have been filled in, but they weren't. So last night I'm sitting on the toilet and I see this like trail of ants, like, I don't know, 1 foot away from my feet. And I'm just looking down at them while I'm pooping, and I'm like, what do I do? Should I kill them? No, I can't kill them because I hate that. I hate killing anything, even ants. That's not true. I like killing flies, but that's because flies are freaking annoying. Okay, anyway, so here's what happened. So I'm sitting on there on the toilet, and I don't know if I was just extra emotional or what, but I look down and I see a trail of ants going that way, and they're like right here, okay? And then back here a little further, I see this one ant by himself that is carrying a dead ant on his back. Okay, so I'm looking and I'm watching this happen, and I see the little ant pulling and dragging a dead ant with him, and I'm like, wait a minute, what is happening? And then all of a sudden my heart broke, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's got to be his wife, and she's totally dead, and he's bringing her along because he doesn't just want to leave her in the dust of a bathroom. He wants to take her and back to their pile home of pile sand ant pile thing and bury her properly with her family. And then it was even sadder because this trail of ants that were still going wouldn't wait for that one ant that was trying to carry his wife. And so the ant that the husband was like trying to carry the wife. I know that all ants are male besides queen, but just go with me on this, okay? So the husband's trying to carry the wife, or his husband, whatever. And every, like, I don't know, few seconds, the ant would stop, look at his crowd ahead of him, and be like, what are you doing? Help me carry my wife. She's gonna die. She's dead and I need to bury her properly. And they wouldn't stop. They just kept on going, playing their reindeer games without inviting him. And so they just kept leaving. And so then I look back, and like every few seconds he would stop, he would look at them, he looked like he was out of breath, and then they wouldn't wait, so he would just start dragging her more and more and more. And then he would stop, he would look back, he would circle her as if he was like planning a better way to carry his wife to her grave of the death of the place where she's buried in the sand. And no one was waiting for this ant. So the ant trail eventually trickled off back into the cracks of the house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I murdered that ant somehow, I'm sure. Whether it was with some sort of spray or I stepped on it or something, I murdered that ant. Listen, ants have hearts, ants have brains, ants have organs, and ants have families. And for me to kill and murder the wife and a husband of the ant community, that made me feel really bad. Like, all creatures are beautiful. I'm starting to understand veganism a little better. And so I'm looking at this couple, and they're all alone now. And I feel like I'm gonna cry again. And the little ant, the guy, the husband, whatever, I swear to you with all of my heart, okay? This is where it gets really bad. I swear to you that that little ant looked up to me and looked in my eyes and was like, I am all alone now. Look at what you did. And I was like, so I closed my eyes. I was crying. Tears were streaming down my face because I felt so horrible. But then I made it worse. I grabbed a piece of toilet paper and I smashed both of the ants and killed them. I murdered those two ants in cold blood. And I felt so bad. I was already crying that his wife was dead, but then I murdered him too. Because in my mind I was thinking, listen, you're an ant, you're gonna die in a day anyway. And so why not just make it like The Notebook and die with your wife, and then you can be together even sooner in heaven. However, I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. I committed anticide. Okay, so that's the end of my sad story. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I do not ask you to do that often, so I'm asking you now. Subscribe and hit the little bell so that you can be notified and be here, and thank you for being here already, and I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for whatever I feel like doing tomorrow. So, I love you guys. Remember forever and always that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye! Pray for the ants.